Hey everybody, Detuned Gloom back again. Hiked out into the wilderness, looking off this cliff. See some mountains in the background, some trees here. Real far drop here. Goes way down. Way down. Actually, I'm just kidding. This is my backyard. I'm hanging out on my day off. I'm gonna record some guitar in a little bit. I'm gonna change my guitar strings. Figured I'd bring you along for the ride. Found a brand new pack of regular Slinkies in my guitar bag. I haven't even used my Fender Telecaster Deluxe Edition since I moved to this place, which is kind of sad. I have an acoustic I've been playing a little bit. Before I started Detuned Gloom, let me just do that for audio. Before I started Detuned Gloom, I was in a punk band called the Kreutzer Sonata. They're still active and they're pretty excellent. I used to play guitar all the time, and I've added a little bit into the Detuned Gloom stuff, but not that much. I need to get back into playing guitar more. It's kind of nice to take a long extended break though, because this break kind of makes it feel fresh again. Like I kind of forget my go-tos, which chords that I use over and over again, so it's kind of fresh for writing stuff. I wrote something last night, I wasn't able to sleep, so I plan on recording that today, and it's so fucking sunny and great out here. I just wanted to sit out front. What do we got here? Gauge 10. Thickest string is 46. Thinnest string is 10. These guitars are a pain in the ass to string because you have to cut the string and then shove it down into these and then wrap it around. So you gotta make sure you don't cut them too short, but if you cut them too long, you gotta wrap it around like 1,000 times. That's perfect. I don't know what I expected when I moved to Oregon, and I don't know what you would expect if you moved to Oregon from Illinois, but I kind of expected like hipsters and West Coast seeming people. But I'm out in the middle of nowhere. It is very, very Confederate out here, and very white trash, which is not too different from where I came from, so. But man, there's some people screaming down the hill there, and they were just revving some giant fucking engine for like 20 minutes while I was trying to start this video. I used to be the kind of person that would just leave my strings on until they break, but A, I haven't been playing that much, so they're not gonna break if they're just sitting there, and B, I'm not playing punk rock stuff right now, so I actually needed to sound somewhat in tune to be acceptable. Ooh, I thought I didn't cut that one long enough. I was wrong. I used to kind of think that, you know, you write a good enough song and it'll just speak for itself in terms of, you know, if somebody hears a good melody, they'll just want to listen to the song. That is not true at all. I mean, it's true with some people, but the majority, no. They want really good sound quality. And I don't have the best sound quality because I'm not trained in mixing or mastering or anything. I started fucking around with a tape 8-track recorder when I was 14. The band that I was in, we would go to real studios and record. It's just a high-stress situation for me. I don't know why. I think some people get in the studio and they just have a lot of fun. I'm just straight up stressed out. The last album I recorded with those guys right before I moved out here last summer, I was on the verge of panic the whole time. I don't know why. I just want it to go smoothly, and it did go pretty smoothly for the most part, but I remember I was recording, or I was playing along with the drummer so he could record his drum parts, and I had to walk outside at one point and just be like, dude, I need a break. And we had just started. I felt bad for him. Definitely a stress sufferer. It's gotten better over the years, but sometimes you just put yourself in a situation that you just don't feel comfortable. I think it's just the fact that I know somebody's paying for it, and the time is ticking down, and I feel like every retake is someone's money getting wasted, and it's not fun. I love recording by myself at home. I mean, I'll spend hours, and that's how I like to do it. I don't like to feel rushed. I mean, with all the Detuned Gloom stuff, I write it while I'm recording it. Like, it happens at the same time. So, if I needed to do that in a real studio, I'd have to own the studio. That doesn't seem like that's a possibility right now. I'm pretty happy with my mixes though, because they've gotten a lot better. If you listen to my first EP, Flirting with the Concept of Fate, and then listen to Pastel Skies, there's a huge difference. In my opinion, I don't know. Some people might hear it and cringe, be like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And they'd be pretty much correct. I do appreciate the lo-fi aspect, and some of it is not intentional. It just ends up lo-fi because I'm not a professional. Going the wrong way. I'm just gonna cut this motherfucker. Yeah, last night I just couldn't sleep. Just laid there and wrote a few riffs, so that's what I'm gonna lay down today. I want to make a lo-fi hip-hop album. I think it'll sound cool. The chords that I wrote over that, maybe vocals too. It's not done yet. I don't know exactly where it's going. That's half the fun. Sometimes you write a progression or a riff or something or some lyrics. You start the song and you don't even end up using that part, or it becomes one little thing and then it makes you write something else. So it's an exciting process for me. So let's test it out. I didn't tune it yet. All right, just about got this thing tuned up. I'm gonna sit out here and enjoy the sunshine and practice the riffs on here a couple times and then take it in and record.